Securing a U.S. green card can often take years, but the process isn't the same for everyone. For citizens of certain Asian countries, the path to U.S. permanent residency can be significantly faster. This article outlines the 7 Asian countries with the quickest routes to a U.S. green card in 2025. Number 7. Malaysia. In 2025, Malaysia is one of the easiest Asian countries for obtaining a fast U.S. green card. This is largely due to the strong and stable relationship between the U.S. and Malaysia, particularly in trade, education, and the exchange of skilled labor. Malaysian applicants are often viewed as low risk and well prepared, which contributes to a smoother approval process. A key factor in their success is that many Malaysian applicants already meet the precise requirements for employment-based or family-based green cards, which leaves little room for errors or delays. Beyond qualifications, Malaysians also benefit from a cultural familiarity with Western systems and a strong command of English. This reduces confusion during interviews and document reviews, areas where many other applicants face difficulties. While the return of Donald Trump to the presidency has led to stricter checks for some regions, Malaysia has not been negatively impacted. Instead, it has gained attention as a reliable source of skilled and educated immigrants. In 2025, Malaysians are experiencing a relatively smooth journey toward U.S. green cards, with both faster application submissions and quicker approvals. For Malaysians dreaming of a life in America, this year presents one of the clearest and quickest opportunities to make that a reality. Number 6. Thailand. Thailand has become one of the easiest Asian countries to get a fast U.S. green card in 2025, thanks to improved bilateral agreements and consistent visa cooperation with the U.S. Despite Trump's return to office, Thailand has not faced new restrictions. In fact, more Thai citizens are being approved now than before. The U.S. values Thailand's strong efforts in maintaining border control, security, and legal cooperation, which builds trust between the two governments. This results in fewer applications being flagged or delayed. Many Thai applicants also pursue family reunification or fiancé visas, which tend to be processed faster if the paperwork is complete and background checks are clean. Thai-American families benefit significantly from this smoother pathway. The cultural connection also plays a role, as Thai immigrants often adapt well to life in the U.S., especially in cities with large Southeast Asian communities. This successful integration makes the immigration process easier and improves their chances of approval. Thailand's solid diplomatic ties and a clear immigration pathway make it one of the best countries in Asia for obtaining a U.S. green card. For many Thais, the door to America is wide open and is expected to remain so for the foreseeable future. Number 5. Vietnam. Vietnam remains one of the easiest Asian countries to get a U.S. green card in 2025. Particularly through family reunification and business immigration. The large and well-established Vietnamese American community makes sponsorships more accessible and speeds up application processing. Many Vietnamese applicants are seeing faster results because they have direct family ties in the U.S., allowing them to apply through quicker visa categories. Family-based petitions, especially for immediate relatives, move more quickly and have a lower denial rate. Another significant factor is Vietnam's growing participation in U.S. business and trade programs. Vietnamese investors and entrepreneurs are gaining easier entry through E2 and EB5 visa pathways, which often lead to permanent residency. Under Trump's new term, the focus on legal, skilled, and family-based immigration aligns well with Vietnam's situation, leading to more approvals and fewer backlogs for qualified applicants. The lack of political tension between the two countries also keeps Vietnam off the radar for bans or restrictions. In 2025, Vietnam's smooth legal channels, strong ties to the U.S., and a growing immigrant presence make it one of the easiest Asian countries for green card approval. For many Vietnamese people, the dream of living in America is now more attainable than ever. Number 4. Nepal. Nepal has become one of the easiest Asian countries to get a U.S. green card in 2025, primarily because of its long-standing eligibility for the U.S. Diversity Visa (DV) lottery. While many other Asian countries have been removed from this program due to high immigration numbers, Nepal's continued inclusion gives thousands of Nepalese citizens a simple and legal chance to live in the U.S. Nepal remains in the lottery because the U.S. government tracks the number of immigrants from each country. Since Nepal has not sent large numbers of immigrants in recent years, it stays within the program's limits, which increases the chances for Nepalese applicants to win a spot. Beyond the lottery, many Nepalese enter the U.S. as international students. After completing their education, they often secure jobs that sponsor their green cards, especially in the tech and healthcare sectors. These job-based paths are faster for applicants with strong qualifications. Despite concerns about new immigration limits under Trump's presidency, legal and merit-based systems like the diversity visa and work sponsorships remain active and are even encouraged. This puts Nepalese applicants in a strong position. Nepal's success is not just luck, it is about using the right legal channels at the right time. Whether through the DV lottery or skilled work, many are finding the green card process faster and smoother than in most other Asian countries. Nepal remains a strong gateway to the American dream in 2025. Number 3. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is one of the easiest Asian countries to get a fast U.S. green card in 2025. Driven by the growing demand for caregivers and nurses across the U.S., many Sri Lankans have taken advantage of domestic training programs that meet U.S. job requirements, making it easier for them to qualify for work-based visas. Once they secure a job through an H-1B or EB-3 visa, many are sponsored by their employers for permanent residency. This path, while not new, has become faster for countries like Sri Lanka due to fewer backlogs compared to nations with a larger number of applicants, such as India or China. A strong U.S.-Sri Lanka diplomatic relationship is another reason. The U.S. has continued to support programs that encourage legal migration and employment development, giving Sri Lankan workers an advantage in green card processing. Sri Lankans are increasingly pursuing skill-based green cards instead of family-based ones, which makes their process quicker under the current system, especially with the Trump administration's focus on merit and employment. The combination of demand, preparation, and opportunity is working in Sri Lanka's favor. As long as applicants meet the job qualifications and follow the process, they are finding success faster than most other Asian countries. For Sri Lankans seeking a new life in the U.S., 2025 is proving to be one of the best years to make it happen legally and efficiently. Number 2. Mongolia. Mongolia might not be the first country people associate with U.S. green cards, but in 2025, it stands out as one of the easiest Asian countries to get one fast. A major reason is the low number of Mongolian applicants. Unlike larger countries like India or China that face long backlogs, Mongolian citizens benefit from a much faster processing time. The U.S. limits the number of green cards per country, so when a country sends fewer applicants, those who do apply face less waiting and more open opportunities. In 2025, more Mongolians are taking advantage of employment-based visa programs like the EB-3, particularly in agriculture, caregiving, and service-related industries. Many U.S. employers are actively seeking workers in these fields, and Mongolian citizens are filling the gap. This has led to more Mongolians being sponsored and, subsequently, approved for green cards. The U.S. Embassy in Ulaanbaatar also plays a role. With fewer visa applications overall, the embassy can process green card-related documents and interviews more efficiently. This means faster appointment dates, quicker responses, and fewer delays. The embassy also supports U.S.-funded programs that help Mongolians prepare for work and study abroad, creating a stronger pipeline for legal immigration. Another successful path is through education. Many young Mongolians study in the U.S., take advantage of optional practical training, (OPT), and then transition to work visas. From there, it becomes easier to apply for permanent residency. This step-by-step route has proven successful and is growing in popularity. With low competition, employer demand, and smooth embassy support, Mongolia has become one of the most effective, yet overlooked, routes to a fast green card in 2025. For Mongolian applicants, the American dream is more reachable than ever, and this favorable momentum could continue as more Mongolians pursue opportunities aligned with U.S. workforce demands. As global dynamics shift and Trump's policies favor merit-based immigration, Mongolia remains in a uniquely strong position. It's a small nation making big steps toward the American dream with surprisingly less resistance. Number 1. Philippines. The Philippines has long been one of the easiest Asian countries to secure a fast U.S. green card, and this remains true in 2025. With deep historical ties and strong diplomatic relations, the U.S. and the Philippines share a special relationship that gives Filipino applicants a natural advantage. One of the biggest reasons for this is the long-standing immigration system that favors family reunification. Many Filipinos already have relatives in the U.S., and this existing family network is crucial for green card petitions. When a U.S. resident petitions a close family member from the Philippines, the process often moves faster due to familiar systems and the support of large Filipino-American communities that aid in integration. What makes it even easier in 2025 is the renewed support for Filipinos under the Trump administration, especially for those with employment skills and military backgrounds. Trump has openly praised the Filipino community for their service in healthcare, the military, and hospitality. This makes job-based green cards more accessible, particularly for nurses, caregivers, and other skilled workers. This creates a smoother and more predictable immigration process for new applicants, especially those with existing family ties or job offers. With a strong embassy presence and organized document processing, delays are less frequent compared to other countries. While Trump is known for strict immigration policies, he tends to favor systems that benefit American interests. Filipinos often fill roles that are in high demand and low supply in the U.S., which makes them valuable to the current administration's goals. In 2025, the path to a U.S. green card for Filipinos is not just possible, but one of the smoothest in all of Asia. Strong ties, high demand, and solid community support continue to keep this door open. With stable demand, a trusted reputation, and favorable U.S. policies, Filipinos remain among the top applicants for green cards in 2025, making the journey faster, smoother, and more achievable than ever.